You were told to stop overthinking, to stop being so sensitive, to focus on one thing at a time like everyone else does. But what if the things you were told to fix are actually the clearest signs of how your mind really works? Neuroscience is starting to prove something strange. The traits that make you feel different aren't flaws, they're evidence. Take the way your brain won't stop simulating. You replay a conversation 5 times. You imagine 10 versions of a decision before you make it. It feels like anxiety. It isn't. Your prefrontal cortex is running a model of the future, testing outcomes before they happen. This is how the mind prepares for a world it hasn't seen yet. Then there's the focus that isn't quite focus. You can lock onto a task completely and still feel part of your mind drifting somewhere else. Most brains can't do both at once. In most people, focus and daydreaming compete. One shuts the other down. But in certain minds, both stay switched on. That's not distraction. That's two systems working together, pulling connections from places logic alone could never reach. And then there's the noise, the tone in someone's voice that shifts for half a second, the pause before an answer that says more than the answer itself. You notice these things because your brain is processing more sensory information than most people's do. That sensitivity has a cost. It can feel like the world is too loud, too much, all the time. But it's not weakness. It's a nervous system built to read what others miss entirely. Here's the part almost no one talks about. The same mind that notices everything also doubts itself constantly. You'd expect confidence to grow with knowledge. Instead, the opposite happens. The more you understand, the more clearly you see how much you still don't know. So, you question yourself. You second guess. You assume you're not doing enough. That discomfort isn't a warning sign. It's what awareness feels like from the inside. And underneath all of it, there's one thing driving the whole system. Curiosity that never turns off. Not for grades, not for approval. Just because understanding something new releases a kind of reward that nothing else does. So if you've spent years feeling like your mind runs too hot, notices too much, questions too often, sit with this for a second. That isn't a flaw hiding beneath the surface. It's a different kind of architecture. One built to model, to feel, to doubt, and to keep searching anyway. Most people will never look at their own mind closely enough to see this pattern. If you're still listening, you already have.